Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Black Coffee, Honey, and Grits. You know who we are. We're going to introduce ourselves. My name is Maisha.
I'm Jamaica.
And I'm Carmel.
Now, we are
Hi.
five, but two of our ladies are not here. We miss them dearly, but you will see all five of us again. No worries about that. So, this time, we've got a surprise topic for you all.
Yes, yes. Look, let's get
A
into
surprise to two of us.
Surprise to the two of us, right? Because
Look,
Yes,
this one here knows what she's talking about.
yes.
sometimes, listen. So I want to know because I got to get into y'all business. Y'all know I'm the girl who gonna ask all
Oh,
the questions.
Lord.
I wanna know your business. I'm gonna tell you a
Let
little
me
bit of
sit back.
mine. Yes, kick off your shoes and relax your feet.
I
So
love
my
when we break into
question,
song. Yes.
look, if she brought the mic, that you moved it close. I'm like, yes, I like that. Bring me
Let's
on
sit back.
in.
All right, let's go.
So what do you do to relax?
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I'll
Taking
go.
too long to answer. Taking too long to answer. Go ahead.
I'll, I'll go. I gotta tell you, I hate to sound cliche, but what I do to relax is my exercise. It's my meditation in the morning, at night. It's even, what relaxes me? Getting ready to relax. Really, really relaxes me, especially at nighttime when when I look at the time and it's just about bedtime and I start just kind of like, brushing my teeth and putting my hair back and just putting on whatever night clothes I'm wearing, if I'm wearing night clothes, you know what I'm saying? And it's just that in and of itself is relaxing. And then putting on whatever, maybe a guided meditation, and just lying there and thinking about my day and breathing, that relaxes me so much. And then in the morning time, it's a different my exercise. I do meditate in the morning, but it's a little different, and my morning workouts relaxes me in a different way. It's more like a release, and by the time I'm done, I'm really truly ready for my day. Like, the only thing I'm pissed off about in the morning is having to stop working out so I can get ready for work. Like, I tell people I don't wake up to do anything else but work out. And after I work out, I'm like, okay, what does the day hold for me? Because I enjoy it so much. And sometimes, don't get me wrong, it's hard for me to get up out of bed and be like, oh, what's my workout today? Oh my goodness, I told myself I was going to run X amount of miles today. I don't feel like doing it. But by the time I come back, the feeling is exhilarating and it relaxes me. I really feel like a sense of like, it's just so good. And during the course of the day, sometimes I can break away from the office and take a walk, and that relaxes me too. So that's my answer, y'all. That's my answer.
Okay, girl.
Relaxing.
What you got? What you got, Maisha? How do you relax?
Aside from masturbation,
I love it. Yes.
absolutely, absolutely. Um, Sometimes meditation, but sometimes depending on my state of mind, if I'm already kind of amped up or in an anxious state, meditation makes me more anxious, and so I
Hmm.
need to do something else. But sometimes meditation. Um, Going for walks relaxes me. I just like walking and just yeah, I just with my music on, or sometimes I'll listen to voices on Clubhouse, depending, and just it's like I get into this zone, and I just be. Sometimes what's really relaxing for me, and y'all have heard me say this, I think I was doing it earlier today. I literally just lay on my bed, like nothing, like I'll just be on my bed. That's it. Like staring out the window, looking at the trees, or the kids in the pool, or just watching stuff just wave back and forth. And I just lay there and just let the random thoughts come and go. No music, no nothing. Just on my bed. But those are the things that I actually do to relax, really release.
I
Yeah.
know you're a reader, Maisha. Reading books, does that relax you as well?
No, I thought about that too. When I thought about it,
Hmm.
like it doesn't like reading books doesn't. Depending on the book, it'll put me to sleep. But
Okay.
reading books is relaxing, but it's not the thing that I do too. Like if I'm like,
Mhm.
I don't think, let me go read a book. You
Mm.
know?
Got it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Listen, I'm sitting here. I'm like, I do a lot of stuff. I look all of the above. Sometimes I will go walk. Like I do notice that that's not always because I'm not the girl. As soon as I think, and it's so funny. As soon as I think of it as exercise, it's like, yep, I'm done with that already. But if it's just to like, okay, I just need a break. Like I just need to like just digress. Like I'll walk around. You know what I'm saying? Do about a mile, 2 miles, or something like that, and it's nothing because you just are letting all the thoughts go. You get what I'm saying? Um,
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I will just sit in the car and just sitting in the car. And I know a lot of people, who have that whole thing too. They're like, before I even go in the house, sometimes I just gotta sit in the car and just not do nothing. The music off, the radio, like I'm just sitting there. And I don't know what it is about that car therapy, but sometimes that car therapy is just what it needs
Mm-hmm.
to be. Um, I can do a whole lot of nothing just sitting and looking out the window
Mm-hmm.
and just watching, just observing or go to the park and like people watch. I'm a people watcher. Um, please don't call the police on me. I don't want none of y'all. Promise, I don't. But just having, especially if it's windy, if it's a nice day out, like maybe I'll get out the car, but more than likely I'll sit in my car with the windows down or cracked. You know what I'm saying? And it's just because the park has the trees. Like the trees be blowing and it's like they singing their little tune and it's just all the things. The birds be chirping, the people be peopling, you know, the people ain't yelling at the kids per se. They letting the kids just do what they want to do. It's I don't know, it's a whole mini adventure and it's
Yeah.
it's people all over the place and kids wilding out and it's like you predict what the kid's gonna do, like, oh, he finna hit her. Yep, watch it. Or whatever else. Like it's its own little activity. I love going to the beach. Like going to the beach, that's
Mm-hmm.
one of my major relaxations. That's what I'll be doing on my time off. I'm going to the beach, living my best life, be a whole beach bum. um every now and again cooking relaxes me too. And I don't know what it is about it. Like sometimes I can get in there and me and the food be talking to each other. I'm like, "Oh, this look like it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be good." And you just hear that little add a little allspice, add a little, you know what I'm saying? Add a little cinnamon to it. Oh, I ain't never think about cinnamon. And you just do a little, put your little splash like the little man with the salt, you know, or whatever it is. But that does it too. It's a number of things. And sometimes I'll just lay in the bed and start playing games. Y'all know the little, I don't know if y'all remember it, but the little car game where you had to move all the cars around to get that one car out or exit all the cars out of the little thing. I'll play that sometimes, or like the little gym one where you breaking the little gems. I don't know what it's called, child. But that every now and again, I might go back to solitary, some type of little game. I got Mancala. I put the Mancala down on the table and just go around the bin with Mancala and be two different persons, like how people do chess. I'd be like, okay, like I got you, I got this one. You know, I used to like chess, but I never could play that as a solo game for me. Um, but also just some mind numbing television. Like I'll be like, I just
Mm-hmm.
want something that's it's not scary, something that's funny or whatever else, like having a specific, you know what I'm saying, type of theme on a show. Nothing that I gotta think too much. Cause usually I like psychological thrillers. But when I'm trying to relax, I just want it to be just something just some anything. I don't want to shout out nobody television show because I might not watch it right now, even though like it might come to my head. But just some of anything that's just like stupid, you know?
Yeah, the mind-numbing TV I've definitely done. Or sometimes I'll pick something on like one of the many streaming platforms that I have. 'Cause I don't have cable anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick something on a streaming platform to just binge watch like a
Right.
couple of
Mm-hmm.
episodes. And I'll end up playing a game on my phone at the same time. But sometimes I play like I've got like puzzle games on my phone, and
Right.
those are nice because it like one part of my brain is working, but the rest of it is just like, ooh, type of thing. So I'll definitely do I'll definitely do the streaming.
I
I
like
don't
the
see the
puzzle game.
That
I
TV.
do that too when you do the two together. The puzzle games only when they simple because sometimes I be sitting up there and I be like, I don't know if y'all do the little ones that's like where you have to cross out who did what. Like, oh, this it's the puppy. Which dog belongs to this person? And you like doing like a
I've seen
crossing it
the
out
ads.
or
mm,
whatever. Yeah, I'll do some of those, and then sometimes it'll get to I done got to these levels that make me think a little harder, and I'll be like,
Yes,
damn it, this is too much
yes.
thinking. Like,
That's
like
where I
this is
am right
not
now
it.
with two of the games. That's where I am. They just sit on my phone. I come back to them every now and again. I'm like, nope, not today.
Girl.
I do the TV thing on a like on a Friday evening, come home from work, I'll turn on the TV, see what's streaming, and I'll make myself some popcorn, and that's actually very relaxing for me. And because I don't watch TV, like the TV does not turn on in my place at all, except that Friday night I come home and I'm just kind of like, I could watch, and it's never that much, right? Because if I watch too much TV, I get anxious. So then that's not relaxing anymore. So I just know right at that sweet spot, an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then I'm like, okay, like that, my Friday is complete. Like if I don't have any plans, so that's
But
usually that too.
all right, Carmel, I'm kind of, and I know we're gonna wrap up soon, but I'm nosy. I'm curious. Like, what do you do on the evenings, like a Tuesday or a Wednesday? Like, what do you do when you come home from work?
Oh, okay, so sometimes I work till late, sometimes I don't. But what I do, I spend a lot of time in the kitchen, meal prepping, making sure like I cook I eat plants and vegetables, right? So I have to make sure that things are not going bad. And so I meal prep a lot in the evenings. And I also I I do social media stuff, and a lot of times I'll schedule one-on-ones with people or and things of that nature. That's pretty much my
Gotcha.
evening now. I go to bed early, so by 8 o'clock I'm winding it down. So by the time I leave work at 4 or 5 o'clock, and by the time lay my head down on the pillow, it's only 3 or 4 hours that's passed.
Yeah.
So that's not even that much
Um,
time. That's if I don't have any plans to be anywhere. Hmm.
I
Okay.
wish.
And Jamaica, what about you?
What all the stuff I name, I do all of that. I don't know what. Look, I don't know what you want from me. No, but I will I will sometimes get lost on social media. Like I will get on there and start doing some research. Like I know this may not be for everybody, but I really am a low key um going down the rabbit hole type of person. Like I'll start off doing one thing. I might just start off by looking up the word, the etymology of a word, and by one word, I would have spent like an hour online. Like, where did this come from? The definition here, this over
Yep.
here. When did this come? Was it
I've done
established?
that.
I did that with like gypsies. And no, actually, I lied. I started off with Django one time, just looking up Django to figure out like what was what. I found out I went from Django to gypsies to figuring out that gypsies were Egyptians, not what we think, what we hear and think they are today. And like looking at black laws and or law noir and all this other stuff. Like I was translating stuff from French to English. I was like, girl, I was doing so much. And like 5 hours later, I was like, ain't we going out today? Like, ain't we supposed to be doing something? But yeah, I get lost in I go through a whole rabbit hole of stuff. So like that's why it
Yeah.
takes me a lot to stay on track in conversations because I'm the rabbit hole. I am the hole
You are the
and the
whole.
rabbit.
No, I do that. I do that too. So no, I understand, and I get lost in research online, and
Same.
then I'm researching something that I got to go look up the words and the stuff that I'm researching if I don't understand what it is, and but it's that's fun
Right.
for me.
Yep, I get like that too. Oh, a lot of times those pop-up things that remember them type thing, and then you'll see all these childhood actors,
Oh,
these
where are
child
they
actors
now?
that we grew
Yeah.
up with. Where are they now? And I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
kind of
for
like, yeah,
sure,
where are they now? And I just like
for
I get
sure.
lost down those rabbit holes as well. But yeah, I
for
know
sure.
exactly what you're talking about, Jamaica, because click, 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 and it's just so easy. Information is literally at our fingertips. So it's easy to get lost.
I'm gonna say this before we wrap up for real. That where are they now? The only thing that I hate about that is that like sometimes it'll come up and you gotta click like next on the screen, like it's like a
Hmm.
PowerPoint thing. If
Yeah,
I gotta
Yeah.
click
yeah,
it too many times, I'd be mad. Like I just want to scroll. Like just show me the
yeah.
picture. Let me
I
see. You got this one picture here, and then you talking about 50 other people I ain't seen ever in my life. Like
right. Right.
I'm
And you
just
know
trying to
what
find
pisses me
that one. Look.
that pisses me off too. And so I'd be like, okay, let me just look them up.
Yes.
Gary Coleman. Like instead of going through this whole article where you showing me 50 other people, just like you said. I was But yeah. They
Oh
get you. That's how they
no.
get you.
Well,
Because
what
they
you
want
say,
you to
Maisha? That's all
accidentally
you can
click on
see?
those other ads.
They do.
Oh,
They
yeah.
do. Yeah.
Maisha, that's all you got for the Tuesday night? What just
Oh yeah, no,
playing the
I don't.
piano?
Yeah, no, I come home and I'm just like, hey, and usually, honestly, usually what happens is I go into my room after I've said hello to everybody. I'll change my clothes. They know that I need like 5 minutes to just kind of like, and then after that, conversation starts. One comes in, then another, or two of them, and the shenanigans start, and two of them are like play fighting, and then now we're having conversation. And the next thing I know, we've been literally talking in my room or the kitchen for 2.5 to 3 hours. And that happens all the time. Like we just all of a sudden
Mm.
and we jump around from topic to topic. And it's either two kids or three kids. Sometimes it's all four. And that's how my evenings go, and then I'm off to bed.
Yeah. And you have those friends that you can call. Like I'm like that with some of my friends, or like my mom. Me and my mom be on the phone for like 2 hours sometimes, and then the next one is just like 2 minutes. Like, girl,
Hmm.
I ain't got nothing else to say. I just was calling to make sure you still was alive and just to say hey. Like just checking.
That's what the texting is for. Y'all already know that's what the texting is for. See, you can't be calling me because I'm
Yes.
already
But
I
I,
didn't use
I
up
be
all my
done
words
text
for
her,
the
but
day.
sometimes I gotta hear her voice. I don't know. You know me. I'm like somebody might have picked up your phone and trying to pretend. Look, it's just
Yeah.
is it you? Look, is
Oh,
it
that's a
you?
whole conversation about the conspiracy theories.
Ooh,
On
yes.
another day. On yeah, I thought about that
We
too, but our brain cells. We've been a busy group lately, so maybe when
Oh
Yeah.
we
When
yeah.
we come back, that needs
when we
to be
come
a
back.
room. Somebody talked about they wanted that to be a room besides you, Jamaica. We need to have a room on conspiracy theories.
We touched on that. I think it was Thursday we touched on that.
Yeah, we need to have a room on
Yeah.
conspiracy theories, different theories and
Hmm.
people's ideas about them. I'm here for it.
Oh,
My
same.
imagination runs wild.
What?
All right.
Same.
All right,
All
y'all.
right,
Well,
y'all.
it
Let's
was
wrap it
good
up because
talking
I
to
was about to
y'all.
start talking about the
I know you was
Pentagon and
finna bring it
UFOs.
up.
Listen. All right. I was like, did y'all see they're having a meeting about it? All right. So anyway, we're gonna wrap it up for this time. Listen, if y'all want conversations like that, you need to come join us on the Clubhouse app. You download that on your App Store or Google Play or whatever, and come join us Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, like, share on YouTube, subscribe, like, share on our podcast. And we'd love to hear what do you enjoy doing in order to relax. Comment underneath and let us know. I am Maisha signing off today.
Mom Jamaica.
I'm Carmel.
We'll
All
Ciao,
see
right,
y'all
ciao.
next
y'all. Have
time.
a good one.
Bye.